Hello, 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 John Mason. How is everybody? Hope you're all well. I just came from my optometrist, and a new pair of prescription glasses has been prescribed to me. And unfortunately, I have to pay for it out of my own pocket. Or I actually am doing it with a credit account, and I need the new glasses. However, it's so difficult that medical care, it's a bad thing that medical care in this country is rather limited for low-income people. And this is another case for Medicare for all. Glasses, hearing aids, other devices can be covered by Medicare for all. And healthcare is not a luxury, it is a necessity. We all need it. Just a word. Okay. To hear the good news, the United States Supreme Court, in its wisdom, has decided to allow Donald What's-His-Face to be on all 50 states on their ballots for the primaries and for the election. And never mind, he urged on and supported and led the stampede of January 6th, where American haters and racists and neo-fascists and anti-Semites, they're still around, rampaged the Capitol building, getting ready to kill members of Congress because they refused to believe that their precious Donald lost the election. And he did, fairly and squarely. Even Newsmax puts out a disclaimer every time Trump won the election, because that they even say he did lose the election. Okay. And Joseph Robinette Biden remains our legitimate president. I hope he stays for another 4 years. Let's get out there and vote. Now back to the script here. It's been a long dream of the far right to dominate for them to plant their people in the federal judicial system, so they undermine any attempt to make the government user-friendly for the people. Like an abortion. We all remember in 2022 how people reacted to when the word came out that the court was going to eliminate Roe v. Wade. I was one part of the crowds in Philadelphia in front of City Hall protesting that abomination. As a side note, I support wholeheartedly the right of a woman to control her reproductive system and cancel a dangerous birth at any time she chooses. It's her decision, not mine, not yours. Okay? And let's face it, the Supreme Court of the United States, which we have so much awe for, is awful. Now, since we got these hacks such as Amy Coney Barrett and Brett Kavanaugh and Neil Gorsuch are in there, and also the hacks Samuel Alito and Clarence Thomas, and the last two known for their hanging around such billionaire sugar daddies as Harlan Crow for Thomas and Paul Singer for Alito. I lead to the lead to the fact that the guy who got them there, who manipulated the Senate, so they he can get those hacks in there. Mitch McConnell, the United States Senate, after doing all the damage he could, it's thanks to him that Kavanaugh, Gorsuch, and Comey Barrett are in the court. When an opening came up for after the passing of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, maybe some other opening. McConnell, it was election year 2016, and McConnell said, "Oh, let's let a new president in, so the people will decide who gets on the court." And right after Ruth Bader Ginsburg passes away, he's in a rush to get filled with Amy Coney Barrett. Hypocrisy, double-facedness, double tongue, double cross. That's McConnell. And thanks to him, Trump is in office. It's wasted 4 years of the nation's life. All the intelligence agencies informed McConnell that the Russians were actively interfering in the election of 2016 in favor of Trump. And what did he do? Nothing. He didn't speak out. He didn't want it to be an election issue. And even after the stampede of January 6th, where he said on the floor of the Senate that Trump was responsible for it. Even McConnell knew that Trump was responsible. Lindsey Graham knew. Mike Pence knew. But they keep going along with Trump anyway. I'm still remembering the time when the vote was up on the Senate floor about funding for veterans to aid them as they were suffering from cancers from the toxic fumes from the burn pits in Afghanistan. These were men and women who served their country. And how does McConnell and some of the other senators thank them for their service? By voting against funding for aid to veterans suffering from cancer from the fumes from the toxic burn pits. And they were high-fiving each other. Makes you proud to be American, doesn't it? Goodbye and good riddance, Mitch, Putin's bitch. But now we come to the good news. Trump is having so many legal troubles. He just can't. Recently, the state of New York is fining Trump for $454 million over the civil fraud case. You know, the time when he artificially inflated the value of his properties so he can get loans, and he artificially deflated the value of his properties for tax purposes. Was bit him on his smelly little orange ass. $454 million plus interest is how much the state of New York is fighting him. He has to come up with that money. Everybody knows he doesn't have that kind of money. His lawyers had the idea of putting up 100 million instead, but no, they want the whole 454 million plus, or he can appeal. And Letitia James, the New York State Attorney General, I love her. She's been actively talking about seizing Trump's properties in New York. Such things as his country clubs and his buildings in Manhattan, like 40 Wall Street and the Trump Tower, that fucking eyesore, Fifth Avenue. I wonder what the state's going to do with that damn thing. Make for nice housing for the homeless. I believe there's a little atrium in the middle of that thing. In the middle of the building, that could be called the Stormy Daniels Lounge. Enjoy my evil laugh. And along with that is a $83.3 million in the E. Jean Carroll libel case. In short, the news isn't all bad for America. For Trump, yes, but not for America. But we still got work to do to January 5th, November 5th. We got work to do. Since we cannot count on the courts or even the media to keep harping on Biden's age and his mental capacities, without saying a damn thing about Trump's mental capacities, he's no spring chicken eater. He's a turkey, but he's no spring chicken. Let's talk about Trump's cognitive problems. And while we're talking about all this talk about Fani Willis, the Fulton County DA, her personal problems, let's talk about Clarence Thomas's conflicts of interest, and Lolito's being with their billionaire sugar daddies. And apparently the news media is not doing a great job. They're still doing this both sides stuff. We know that this guy is spouting bullshit, but we have to get the others. But we can't call out because we have to be even-handed. No! Call bullshit as you smell it. That's the way it works. This is one slogan I keep seeing on Facebook, and called Journalism 101. When someone tells you it's raining and someone else tells you it's not raining, you don't print both sides. You go outside and look for your own damn self. That's how it works. So, we got some serious voting to do. In Pennsylvania, April 23rd is the primary. Get yourselves over there and vote. And November 5th, vote. Let's stampede the voting booths like they stampede the Capitol. That's how we'll save our democracy. It's worth saving. And we can make it, and if we can make it any better, this helps. He's got to be, Trump's going to say be a dictator just on day 1, and day 2, and day 3, and all the other days. So, let's not give Trump the chance. Let's get out there and vote. Okay. That's it. Now advertisements. This is all work for me. This YouTube channel, my blog, my poetry, my podcast, my media work, all work. It is work. So I need money. I deserve to be paid for my work. And particularly, I need to move it along to the next level. When I find it, I'll let you know. So, please click this website, my website right there, my website. Then click either the Buy Me a Coffee button or the PayPal button. Whatever you can give, I would greatly, greatly appreciate. Thanks. And also, my novel, Soldier of the Cross, is available on Amazon.com. David Lucas in the early 60s is a drunk and a whore chaser and a school bully. He gets in trouble in the army. He comes out a fanatical, manly man, Christian for Christ. Just a fanatical, a sincere fanatic, just wants to be a good, manly Christian man. But how he goes about it, lands him in trouble. So please purchase a copy. Soldier of the Cross on Amazon.com. And now, Hemperific is a lovely little CBD product store located on Snyder Avenue near 15th Street in South Philadelphia. There you'll find some of the finest cannabis-infused products. Gummies and candies and lip balm and flour and hand sanitizer and dog treats. Yep, dog treats. Look them up, please. Scroll right below your screen. HemperificLLC.com. And also my beloved career and business coach, Michelle Snow. Michelle is way excellent in helping you develop your professional career or small business. Let you know what you're doing right, where you need work, and help you network with other up-and-coming professionals or small entrepreneurs. Please look her up. GrowWithSnow.com. Okay. Alrighty then. That's the work. I believe we can handle it. We've done it before. We've moved the needle before on freedom and justice. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going. And vote. That's the secret. That's our secret weapon for protecting democracy. Us getting out there and vote. Okay. Thanks. Enjoy your week. Bye.